Hey Taurus, welcome to your guys' general tarot reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. So as you can see, this week I'm doing things a little bit differently. I'm actually on camera. I do appreciate your guys' feedback, so if you'll let me know in the comment section below if you prefer seeing the readings this way or the other way that I normally do, just showing the cards. So any information that you need is going to be in the description box below for this video or about my channel. And down there is also a link for my Etsy shop. If you guys check that out, you're going to find gemstone jewelry that I hand make myself. Coming up in the next few weeks, I should have some candles on there as well that I make. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We're doing a Celtic cross. Spirit, we ask for the highest messages and guidance for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Alright, so Taurus, current energy, we have the Six of Swords. What's helping or hindering you? The Lovers. What happened in the recent past? The Seven of Pentacles. What's happening in the near future? The Three of Cups. What's in your subconscious emotions? The King of Cups. How do other people view you? The Hermit. How are you impacting the situation? The Wheel of Fortune. What's the environment like? The Knight of Pentacles. What do you need to be aware of? The Fool. And what's the final outcome? The Page of Swords. Whew, okay, so in the recent past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is you, Taurus, kind of taking stock of your life, taking a look. Now, what I'm most drawn to is, if you can see, hopefully, she has her eyes closed and she's holding on to a basket. It's almost as if you've come to this realization that you have got to create or gather the strength and the courage to move forward. It's kind of like you're taking stock of everything in your life, realizing that you're going to be moving forward towards new things. I almost get this sensation of holding on to something from the past, holding on to maybe a person, a relationship, a connection, maybe it's a home or a job. This is you in the recent past realizing, it's like you had an enlightened moment or an aha moment where you realize that you can't hold on to this anymore. And it's like you're struggling to let go or cut this out or leave it behind. This could be just an emotion, an attachment, or a connection to someone. But I really feel in the recent past you were trying to gather your courage and your strength to finally move forward. Here in your current energy, you have the Six of Swords. This is you finding that energy, that empowerment, that encouragement, and moving forward towards those calmer waters, towards something new. It's like you understand what you're leaving behind. And although you don't want to leave it behind, whatever this is, it's no longer available to you. This could be a person, a relationship, or a connection, because what's helping or hindering you is the Lovers. So this is something that vibrates at the same level as you do. So maybe a soulmate, a partner, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. This could also be like your home that you've lived in for a very long time, or a job that you've had for quite a while. But this is what's helping or hindering you. And it's almost as if what I get here is that this is something that you have held on to and that you care so much about. And you probably had this for a very long time. So it's either like a relationship that you were in for a very long time, or a connection, or a home you lived in for a very long time. But that kind of hinders you from moving forward. because I feel as though it's no longer available to you, whatever this is. And so here in your subconscious emotions, you have the King of Cups. Now this can be one of two extremes. This can either be complete and utter emotional chaos or complete and utter emotional balance. What I feel here is you're doing some soul searching, some emotional seeking, taking a look at where you are and where you want to be or where you're going. I feel like you're balancing your emotions out at this time. And I feel like in that recent past, that aha moment, that information or that intuition or emotion that came up that made you realize almost like you were doing something incorrectly, or that you realized you were holding on to something that you didn't realize you were holding on to, is kind of what I'm getting. This is you evaluating that in your current emotional state. Okay, this is your deep emotional subconscious feelings. And I feel like you're starting to balance that out. And it's because of that aha moment in the recent past, which is what has given you the courage and the strength. It's like once you identified that you were holding on to this, the thing that's hindering you, you may have thought was helping you. Once you identify that, it releases you so that you could step into this Six of Swords energy of moving forward. Now, how other people see you is the Hermit. So they could see you alone. So some of you may have gone through a divorce, a breakup. Maybe you lost somebody, or maybe your roommates moved out, or something to that effect. But they see you as an individual, an independent, somebody who also could be quite self-isolating. Maybe you've pulled back from certain people, or okay, so that's what I'm getting, is that you have possibly pulled back some of your emotions or connections to other people because you needed to find the courage to move forward, and you couldn't be attached or tied or really invested in many things at this time in order to muster up that courage to move forward. People also see you as finding new parts of yourself or new opportunities of self. How you're impacting the situation is the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this goes back to your subconscious emotions with that King of Cups. That aha moment and the realization that you were holding on to something that was hindering your movement or progress, physically or emotionally. That aha moment cleared things up so that you are now able to let go of old energies or attachments and allow the new in. So that's kind of how you're impacting the situation, the flow of that energy. And as long as you continue to move forward, and to welcome in that new energy and are willing to let go of those things that are holding you back, the energy will continue to flow. Now, the environment, we have this Knight of Pentacles, okay? So this is very slow progress, very steady progress. And the main thing that I'm getting right now with this Taurus is no slide backs. That's what Spirit is saying, no slide backs. So for a lot of people, when you have progress or movement or you're going after something, you usually take like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's a slide back, right? Or you make a little bit of progress and then something comes up and you have to like kind of go back and fix that. This is not a slide back. The reason why the environment right now is so stable and solid, and it may be very slow movement and progress that you're making, absolutely, but it's solid. Your progress is happening at a pace that allows you to really connect, integrate, and heal emotions, thoughts, feelings, and attachments, okay? Because your progress is moving in a slow manner. Now, I know a lot of you are trying to probably speed it up or just want to move forward or move on from whatever this is, you know, make progress. The fact that you're really internalizing everything and you're dealing with the emotions coming up because of that aha moment, you're moving forward with progress with no slide backs. That's the beauty of taking your time, of thinking things through. Coming up in the near future, you have this Three of Cups. I feel like there's some support around you. This is celebration. Many different people around you helping, seeing. It's almost as if they are supporting whatever decisions you make. They are encouraging you to move forward. Now, I do want to get just a little bit on that. So, tell us about this Three of Cups, Spirit. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Cups. And what I feel like this is it's almost like, so a lot of times the Nine of Cups talks about being unfulfilled or not getting what we desire. But in this reading, Taurus, what I feel like this is that your desires have changed. Your goals have changed. The progress that you view as progress has changed. Coming up in the near future with the Seven of Cups, you're going to have many opportunities. And I think it may surprise you and possibly the people around you, the decisions that you make or the choices you make, because it isn't like the normal decisions or choices you would normally make, because you're not the same. The situation changed you. Letting go of things changed you. Allowing yourself to heal has changed you down to your very core. So your decisions, your goals, your dreams, the things that you find acceptable are also going to change. And so it's almost like you're evaluating the options and opportunities that you have now and coming up with conclusions that may shock those around you, or decisions that may shock those around you, because how you have changed has changed your perspective on your goals and dreams. Now, we also have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Now, for some of you that are single and are looking for love, this could be a relationship coming in. Many different opportunities coming in for a relationship. For those of you where this just has to do with life or business or moving or, whatever, not intimacy, this is about having that family support like we saw in the Three of Cups. This is about being offered balance and community and support here, and really taking that step forward. And in the recently, for how people view you, they may have seen you take that step back with this Hermit, with that connection, because like we said before, you were trying to muster up the strength and the courage, and you just couldn't connect or open up to everybody in a manner in which provided that two-way connection or connection. So this is you getting that back. That it's like stepping back into a place that's more solid and stable, because you did the healing here with this King of Cups. You took the time out with this Hermit. You took the time out, did the healing, stepped back, kind of isolated yourself. This is you now stepping forward and accepting the support and encouragement of your loved ones, the people that you care about and that care about you. Being able to do that. Now, what you need to be aware of is the Fool. This is that new beginning. Now, the Fool can be a little bit of naive energy as well. So I feel like what you need to be aware of is not to jump into things too quickly. You may have different perspectives and different viewpoints of what's going on at this time or where you want to go. You have changed your mind on what is fulfilling or what you want to do in life or for yourself. But what I'm hearing is that Spirit wants you to make sure that you're thinking things through. Let's clarify that, Fool. Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the King of Wands in the reverse. Then we also had Death come out. and the Six of Wands. What I feel like this is saying is that Spirit is telling you, and I specifically here, do not take a shot in the dark. Don't make decisions in the dark, okay, is what I'm getting. Don't be naive. Don't just go out and say, you know what, I want to move, I'm moving, and I'm moving to this place. Or what I'm getting here, the scenario that Spirit is giving me, or the example is, when you buy a car, okay, you don't just go out and buy any car or the first one that you like. You test drive many cars, usually, right? You talk to them, see if there's any mechanical problems, how many miles it has on it. You get to know a little bit about each car. And then you make a decision based off which one was best for you. After thinking about it, understanding if you can afford the payment, understanding any of the mechanical issues or body issues, understanding, you know, how much it's going to cost you in the long run. You make an informed decision, and that's what I feel like Spirit is saying. Make an informed decision for these opportunities that are coming up in the near future for yourself, for your life. With this Death card, I do feel like this is also you allowing yourself to be free of the past emotional attachments or attachments that have hindered you and your growth. But I also feel like this is you taking that chance and moving forward, cutting things or allowing things to fall away. Because we also had the Six of Wands come up as well, which is victory. So it's like you're going to be cutting ties with the right things. But the most important thing of this is don't be naive. Don't take a shot in the dark. Don't make decisions without really thinking logically about all options and opportunities. If you're moving and you want to move to a new city or buy a new home, you're going to find out how much the home is. You're going to look at it before you move, right? You're also going to look at the city, what kind of jobs are available. So that's what Spirit is saying. Do not jump too quickly, like a knight would, into this situation or into making decisions. Don't go in blindly, okay? Now, for the final outcome, we have the Page of Swords. This is communication, opportunity, new beginning, okay? Let me get a little bit more about that for the final outcome. Page of Swords, please. So we have the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. Again, new opportunities coming in for that, with that Page of Swords here. The High Priestess, that's your intuition, listening to your intuition, listening to your emotions, your gut feelings. And then with that Queen of Swords, thinking logically, analyzing the situation, analyzing the choices and the opportunities that are above you, or before you. Because I think there's going to be several different opportunities for you to move in or move forward with. But you really need to do your research and take a look at that. So we're going to get a Archangel Oracle card for you. Okay, so we have detachment, which is actually pretty perfect for this reading. According to spiritual law, you can have anything your heart desires. However, if your happiness, sense of security, or feeling of power depends on someone or something in your life, then you are attached to that person or thing, and that is a chain which binds you in a lower frequency and keeps you stuck. Your guidance is to ask the angels to help you cut the cords that tie you to people, things, and emotions. When all attachments are released, you can no longer be manipulated emotionally. This enables you to reclaim your power and be genuine. Free your spirit and that of others. Let go now. I release everyone and everything. My spirit is free. It's your affirmation. So detachment. So we saw that attachment here with the Lovers, whether it was work, home, partnership, whatever. We felt that that was a connection that was kind of hindering, or that attachment. And then we see the Death card, what you need to be aware of, making sure that you're allowing those attachments to end. We also had another one come out, which is beauty, which I will read to you real quick. The outer world is a reflection of your inner, so focus on the beauty within yourself. good qualities, your kindnesses, your gifts, and talents. Remember that whatever you give attention to increases and grows. Everyone has some beauty in their soul, so seek it in others. Remind them of their qualities and you will illuminate them. Surround yourself with things and people with a beautiful vibration, for we are all influenced by that which is around us. As you tune more and more into the incredible wonder of yourself, others, and the planet, your resonance becomes that of beauty. Others will perceive the radiance of your soul and be touched by it. Your affirmation is, I recognize my beauty and that of others. All right, Taurus, so that's what I have for you guys this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time.